Hi guys, I hope all of you can see and hear me. If you can see and hear me, let me know. Just type it in the comment box so that I can get started. Just type it in the comment box. Oh God. Just before I actually wanted to share you the tips already, I think a couple of them have already moved up quite a lot, but that's okay. If you have followed me today on my YouTube channel, you would have seen that I had already mentioned about the levels. Very important, like until unless we are not going to break previous low, I had told very clearly, as long as we are above 13,750, it is a buy and you need to be on the buy side. And you can see after the budget is over, it has shorted up like anything. It's okay. So even now, there are a couple of opportunities. I have picked up a couple of stocks which could do good. The only thing is probably the prices which I have mentioned might have already got achieved. So that's okay because there's a live market and live market I'm actually sharing you the inputs. So that's because I just actually was waiting for the budget speech to get over and I wanted to share with you. Anyway, no problem. The shares which I'm actually sharing are at a very good levels and they have much higher potential and they have much better from the risk reward perspective. See, overall, as of now, the stock market, if you have seen me, my Saturday analysis, you would have seen that most of the stocks everywhere across the world are actually at support levels. I told buying is the most ideal thing to happen, though the weekly charts are showing negative, but it may unlikely to happen until and unless we have that. See, until unless we are going above, see, until and unless we don't start going negative, it is not ideal for us to go short at this place. It's a place where there's a lot of buying come. So let's quickly go through the rules. As you know, all trading are based on technical breakouts. You are supposed to do your own analysis before trading or investing, and always follow the stop loss and targets. And if any of them are achieved, you need to move out. If you can't afford to see, don't actually try put all the money in one stock. If you can't afford to actually trade with all the 4 5 stocks, at least trade with 2 stocks or trade with lesser quantity. That's what I would say. I'm not charging anything for free stocks. I would expect you to make best use of this and share it with all your friends. And if you're making money, spend at least 10% on the charity. That was what I would actually help you. That will be something which will really help everybody. So all this trading are purely for education, and if you are doing any investment, is purely at your own risk. So let's get started, guys. So Cipla, I think it's already moved up, but let me actually see the levels. As of now, actually Cipla is at a very ideal level. If now the breakout is going to happen, there is a possibility it can even go towards the 900 mark also. I think it's pretty okay. Now it is somewhere around 826 at this point of time, which I'm saying. It's still okay as long as the stop loss. If you have to look at the swing trade, the day low could be your stop loss. We have moved up a little bit, so that's okay. That's perfectly fine with that. And these are the some of the targets which are given. So this has not moved up much as of now, though the index has moved up. So that's a good thing. You can actually go ahead and take the stock even now. And these targets are ideal. And with the current momentum, what I'm seeing with Cipla, if this is going to continue, probably there's also a possibility even to move towards 900 also. So stay tuned on that, and as long as it is moving in the same direction, you can continue to hold. The next stock is going to be Tata Chemicals. Right now it is around 487. So I had asked for 481, 483. When I had actually, I was about to get started, it was at that price. It was a sudden jump after the budget. So see, now also it is still okay, and 500 is a very important level. Once it can actually hold 500, I think it can retest the previous highs and probably move higher than that also. Tata Chemicals is a very ideal stock at this point of time. A lot of things are related to budget also, and overall things are doing good. So the next stock is to do with Apollo Tires. Apollo Tires has already hit our first target, but even then it is fine from the way it has moved up 20-30%, 20% plus it had moved, right? So from that place, it is a very ideal Fibonacci number from where actually it has taken support. So from the morning, if I have to see, already it is 5% up. So, but even then, it is still at a good place. So I would still recommend you to buy, because we may retest to when 220 or above it can go. So even at this place, it is still a buy. So it is still a buy at this place. The next thing is to do with the Tata Motors. You have seen a tremendous rally with Tata Motors, and again, this is a very ideal Fibonacci number where it has taken the support. So we are very nearby to the first target. So but it is still fine, there's no problem with this, you can still buy this. And if the momentum is going to continue, there's a very high probability Tata Motors can retest 300 and above also. So it's a good buy even at this stage. Okay, the final thing is to do with the PNB. I think, yeah, it is, oh, well, already it has moved up. It has moved up quite a lot. It has 34.3 is something which is it is moving right now. But one second, let me look at PNB for you, because we are doing in the live market, so you know that how powerful it is. Yeah, I think it's still okay. It's still okay to buy. It has the momentum, and we have the RBI policy also coming very shortly. So the only thing is now the stop loss is going to be a little bigger, but even otherwise, everything looks perfectly fine with PNB. So these are the 5 stocks which I have actually personally recommended you for today on the budget day. And I hope all this actually makes a lot of profits for you. And from the index perspective, very important for you to actually closely watch this. The index, what is happening with the index is we have some very important levels to be watched. The important levels to be watched right now on Nifty is going to be 14,200 and 300. So as long as we can hold 14,300, probably the momentum can still increase and we can move towards the 14,500 level also. 14,500, 600 and above, there is a very high resistance. We need to see if we can hold on to that. And for Bank Nifty has zoomed up like anything. I think we are closely coming towards the all-time high, which is around 32,600 level. Now that is a place where there is a lot of resistance. So if that is getting broken, then probably there could be a much bigger momentum which is possible, because the US market is also at a support, and if they are also going to do good, that could be a great thing. Or else there can be a good amount of see, 32,000 is where there is a lot of actually resistance. If that is actually broken, then probably if we start making, if Bank Nifty is going to hold above the previous highs, then probably 33,000 or more it can go. And as long as it is doing good, as long as we can moving in the same direction, I think it is better to hold. We have seen reversal in the weekly charts for Nifty, but we have not seen that with Bank Nifty. So that is something which we have to be careful. And probably at the all-time highs, either today or tomorrow, we have to see if it can hold or if we see a reversal there. So that's something which we have to be careful about. Otherwise, everything looks really good. And now that since most of the stocks have come to the support levels and bulls have again come into an attack mode, let's see how long can they sustain, or will this ripple off is something which we have to see. So for that to happen, we need to start trading above the previous week's high. So if you look at the overall thing, there is a big negativity at that higher levels. So that's very important resistance. If we cannot hold above that, then there is a big sell off which can again coming. Otherwise, this could be only a trap where actually people have come in and have got stuck. So that's the only thing, guys. So right now, bulls are completely in control, and bears who have actually tried shorting. If you remember, for the last 2 days, I've been saying buy at this level. This is not a level for selling. This is a level for buying, and that's what has happened. There's a lot of buying which has been seen, and this whoever has got stuck, their shorts will actually have to be released now, because I think that is going to bring in a lot of short covering rally. So we need to see how will the strength be and till where it can go. and then we can probably look at it. As of now, for Nifty, 14,600 and above is very, very critical. If whether if possible, then probably it is possible to move higher. Otherwise, that can trigger a negativity. But until unless that is not there, then I think market is in full swing and it can move higher. I think if there is any question which you are asking, then I will answer. Otherwise, Bank Nifty, you are asking, Praveen. Praveen, last week, Bank Nifty is the all-time high is around 32,700 and 800. These are levels where the resistance is there. So we need to see, and the highest open interest has been at 32,000, and we have started going above this. So we need to see if it can sustain. So the most important right now is if it can sustain, then it is good. If it cannot sustain, probably there could be some profit booking which can happen. So we need to closely wait and watch. At this point of time, there's too much of shorts in the market, and I think that is the reason why there is a big movement. Now what happens is, when you have gone full-fledged shorting and now the market has moved up, now market is making ensuring that you will not go short and you will hold on to your long positions. Now, this is a way where they're going to trap, but overall, the weekly charts are not that great, especially on Nifty. Bank Nifty is still not given. It is still showing that the higher level there is a resistance. We need to see how it's going to go. Okay, guys, thank you very much. See you tomorrow then. Bye bye.